Weili Zhang just defended their title for the third consecutive time, and I think it's now time we talk about her being the UFC Strawweight GOAT. In my opinion, she definitely is. I think she's got a record of 26-3 now, which is a crazy record, especially for women's MMA. A lot of fights there. She's beaten some of the best ever. So the people who are actually in the discussion, one of them she's beat twice, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's beat twice, one with being the craziest fight in the whole of women's fighting history. And the second, I know it was a split decision, but still an amazing win. And the second being a crazy spinning back knockout. She's also obviously beat Suarez this weekend, who everyone thought was going to beat her. So she showed that she can beat that up-and-comer who everyone thinks is going to take her out, that high-level wrestler, that high-level grappler she can beat, and she out-grappled. She's obviously beat Amanda Lemos, Jessica Andrade, Carla Esparza, the top of the top. The only thing that lets her down is obviously them 2 losses to Rose. But the head kick knockout, anyone could get knocked out to a head kick. It was kind of just a perfect head kick. But then the second one, I think the second loss where she was doing quite well to start, but then Rose would take her down and she couldn't really get back up. She was kind of stuck with the grappling. It shows, and I think it makes her even more of a better fighter and make her have a better legacy, the fact that she got out grappled, and then in all of her next fights she's been winning by grappling her opponent. She's moved to Bangtao and become one of the best grapplers in the whole of the women's division. Now, where do you go from here? Obviously everyone, including myself, wanted to fight Shevchenko. If she fights Valentina Shevchenko and beats her, I think she's in the conversation for the greatest women's fighter of all time. Don't know if it fully cements it over Amanda Nunes, maybe like 2 or 3 more defenses after that, because I think Amanda Nunes losing to Pena, I know she won it back straight away, but she still lost. I think that kind of, not hinted the legacy, but like kind of gave it where like someone can actually become the women's GOAT now, where if she would have won that and she would just keep winning, and she had like multiple defenses, then it was kind of pretty hard to catch. The same way if you're a flyweight, it's pretty hard to become the flyweight GOAT, and light heavyweight the same. So with that loss to Pena, maybe that opens the door for Zhang to become the greatest of all time if she beats Shevchenko and then defends a couple more times. I know she's 34, so even if she fights at the back end of the year, even when she turns 35, she's still got a couple more years to defend the title, and she's run through the whole division of the strawweight. The only logical fight now, I think, is Shevchenko. I know Shevchenko's fighting Manon Fiorot, so maybe Fiorot might win. I know a lot of people are saying Fiorot, this could be the win. This could be the loss, to Shevchenko. But my opinion, I think Shevchenko's going to be too much, and I do think she'll win. But when she fights Weili, I think Weili's going to win. I again think she'll be the underdog. I think she's definitely got the grappling to match Shevchenko. I don't think Shevchenko will out-grapple her. It's the striking. I do think Yao Xiangnan at UFC 300, she was landing a lot of shots, especially in the boxing, to Weili, and obviously Shevchenko's boxing is amazing. So it'd be nice to see that. But looking at just the UFC strawweight division, my opinion, Weili is the GOAT, is the greatest of all time. The other competitors, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, definitely an argument there. She's got 5 defenses against good people, but I don't think the level of quality was as good as what Weili's fighting against. And the thing that's hurting Joanna is her last 7 fights, she's lost 5. I understand 2 of them to Weili, who was saying it's the greatest of all time strawweight, and 1 of them's to Shevchenko, the greatest of all time flyweight. And the other is Rose, who's the other like maybe GOAT of the strawweight division. Or so it's how you look at them 5 losses in the last 7, but in my opinion she's definitely number 2, and I think before this fight she was probably number 1 just because the amount of defences, and she was so dominant and the striking was so good. But the fact Weili's beat her twice and Weili's just dominating now, I think Weili takes over. Rose does have them 2 wins against Weili, but she's only got one defense of the title. Well, she's got two defenses when she's won it back, but they're against the same person, so it's against Weili or it's against Joanna. So in my opinion, Weili is number one, then it goes Joanna and then Rose, but you never know. Weili could run away with it, which I think she might, especially if she beats Shevchenko and defends the strawweight a couple more times. I think she will run away with it. But let me know what you think, and I'll see you later.